Let me. New Mexico or is it Arizona? Very tip. It's Texas, and it kind of stops right there, and you got Colorado. So there's something right in there. That's the part they're covering. That's something that's southeast Colorado. Texas is terrible. You get down there way past. I mean, you gotta get way down south.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta get well, you gotta get south. You gotta get east.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dallas area.
Division One. They went down and beat them 21-14.
So Aiden,
yeah, down there and beat them. So.
pretty impressive. Nice. Really nice. And I heard you look back to
Yeah. I hope he can. Yeah, that's right. So I think he's staying clearly, but I'm not sure how that's working out for him.
You know, I watched him kill that ball to Alex. He stood real tall.
He kind of has that Baker Mayfield kind of look to him.
Yeah.
But he's got a good arm. He likes to make plays out on rolling out.
Yeah.
He does look good. He's definitely better than what they have behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not concerned, but well, they're having a good period of time. Around the seat of Texas and the other ones. And my sister helped a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Where they rule. They got one coming in. You know, you got to be pretty good here at St. Thomas Aquinas.
I'm telling you, sometimes these kids, they get to college, I've seen it. They were studs in high school. There's a couple on campus that were good. You know, one of them actually I was very down on. He's actually, he improved.
I still can't believe you opening up already.
Do you really do enough to
That's the key, right? You gotta have
It was a passing zone. I'm only passing zones. I'm not landing sprint Bauer. $2 for
OBU is, but it's what, 52, 48% run.
I'm not done with passing zone. I don't need that ticket.
Don't do that move. Right side, you play on the right side. You never go left side. So you're not running back and forth, because it's. So I'm excited to see kind of what it's like. I guess they've got a scrimmage coming up.
Yep, that's good. Who are they playing?
Southwestern.
Okay. Oh, so they're staying in conference. Oh, no, it's out of conference. I apologize. No, that's out.
Okay. They are Southwestern.
Nacho
So
made a hit. Are they ready? How about he's got 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
What's the run for those?
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, I don't need any help in it.
Well, I'm with you on that. I remember watching him during the spring game. Alex was up there for their spring game last year. You know, there was some flashes, but I'm not sure that's like his natural strength. I think he'd actually be better running back, believe it or not. But that, I'm not. Yeah, it's time.
And you know, he came in at 160.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Give me chocolate.
What?
Maybe chocolate.
Have you
That's where that's kind of the deal. Maybe his natural abilities.
in my high school, we have. How are y'all?
Well circulated.
Brett, I was paying attention.
No. I
was all right, welcome to Mobile Orlando.
Oh! He said.
Check. All right. Neiman Nabava here on CWTV broadcast of Cashion Wildcat Baseball Spring 2021. Appreciate you joining us out here. A beautiful day in Mohole, Orlando, in the Mohole Orlando tournament, where we have the 9-3 Cashion Wildcats taking on Frontier. The Mustangs, game 2 on the winner side. Frontier beating Glencoe. I think it was a close back-and-forth game, and the Cashion Wildcats coming off an 11-1 3-inning run rule of Oilton. On the bump for the Cashion Wildcats is our man Hayden Branch, Mundell Farms. Thrown in Mundell Farms, Nick Nabavi behind the dish. We've got Joey Wilson at 1, Cooper Frazee, freshman at 2, Landon Lagasse at short, Preston Cotter at 3. Leading off for the Mustangs, number 1, Harmon. Inside pitch will go strike 1. A good start there for the senior, Hayden Branch, one of 3 seniors here for the Cashion Wildcats. In the outfield, most likely, we've got Bronaugh, Harmon. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Maroney, it looks like Maroney may be out there in right field. So, looks like Gavin Fippen may be sitting a little bit here today. May come in and pitch. 0-2, breaking ball, strike 3. Pull that string on that one. Yes, sir. That'll be out number 1 for the leadoff Mustangs on the strikeout. So as the Cashion Wildcats work it around, it's certainly been a good run here the last few games for the Cashion Wildcats, a little offense and defense. Fastball, strike 1. Wind's blowing out a little bit, so it's working in the favor of the batters. Right out to looks like right center. Up top, close. Hayden Branch loses his first ball of the game. 1-1. Fastball right down the middle. Looks like he's going to be outside just a little bit. Missed just a little. So 2-1. Awfully close. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. It is Homer Television, so if you want to put it on mute, feel free. Strike 2. 2-2. 1 out for the Mustangs. Hello. Got some fam. Got the she lines rolling in. That's right there. There it is. A little backwards K action for my man Hayden Branch. He's got 2 strikeouts to start the day. Out number 2, and that was Tate Culp, third baseman, who took the backwards K. Up to bat 3-hole, Noah Buffalohead, second baseman. I left that one a little high up there for ball 1. And if you're out there watching, we really appreciate you. If it's not coming in straight or clear, if there's a lot of echo or feedback, you got to let us know. It's a one-man show out here today. Fastball a little high and outside for ball 2. 2-0 for Buffalohead, second baseman. Again, Cashion Wildcats coming off 11-1 victory over Oilton. They've run ruled, I believe, the last 5 of 6 opponents. So Branch getting a little behind, 3-0. Fastball, that's inside for ball 4, and that'll Buffalohead will make himself a chance to trot down to 1. So with that brings up 4-hole hitter, pitcher Sneath for the Mustangs. Sneath staying warm. He's got his pullover. It's a beautiful day here. Got a mixed bag here. Cashing in their all grays. This is my absolute favorite look. They went with long pants, though, today. I would have preferred the short pants. But looking good today in their traditional grays with a little bit of maroon and gold. Fastball, strike 1. That's a situation there where Branch just needs to trust his defense here. There's some fastballs, put some stuff over until we see what they've got. Runner at 1, Buffalohead holding tight. Joey Wilson at first with the cover. So they go with a swing, foul ball. Got the umpire. Plate ump's going to come out and talk. Maybe needs to pause a little bit, give him the ball, talk to him, give him a pat on the shoulder. Nice work here. We appreciate our umpires. Sometimes we don't agree with them all the time on balls and strikes, but that's what you do when you're a fan. And but we do appreciate we can't do this without them. So you got 2 strikes on Sneath. Breaking ball. Strike 3. Branch sits him down. 3 strikeouts, only allowing 1 walk. The Cashion Wildcats in that side for the Frontier Billings Mustangs, and they'll be coming up to bat here as the home team lead off. We'll go ahead and go to a quick timeout. Be back in a sec.
Schools Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211. Gateway Realty is a
All right, welcome back to Mohole, Orlando. Game 2 here in the winner side bracket. See the Cashion Wildcats. The Cashion Wildcats taking on the Frontier Mustangs. Cashion throwing out Hayden Branch, senior, out on the bump. Kid comes out, knocks down 3 on 3 strikes out. Does allow 1 walk, no runs. Lead off for the Cashion Wildcats, the center fielder, senior Nathaniel Bronaugh. Nathaniel had, I believe he went 3 for 4 yesterday against Oilton. Having a really good year. First pitch up high, ball 1. And if Dirk was here, he'd tell you, leadoff's got to see a lot of pitches. Got to be patient. In the dirt for ball 2. Actually low, we'll say it went in the dirt. That was kind of rude of me. And again, that's Sneath for the Mustangs on the mound. Behind the dish is Dalen Petty, catcher. First base, Braden Rexford. Second base, Noah Buffalo. Third base, Tate Culp. Short, Harmon. Looks like get a pitch there. So 2-1. Bronaugh doing his work. Inside, ball 3. 3-1 for Bronaugh. Green light here. Connor Sneath. I think one of the moms out there cheering him on. I just had C. Sneath, so that's good to know. Shot. Looks like it's gonna be an error throwing from the pitcher as Bronaugh will round 2. I was wondering what was going to happen there. It hit off of the catcher's helmet and then rolled fair. So we're going to have a conversation here. I'm trying to figure out what happened. It looked like Bronaugh even potentially tipped it. He did hit it. It came off the catcher's face mask, rolled in fair territory, rolled straight to the pitcher, Sneath. And as Dirk says, that play is not as easy as you think. Misses the first baseman, and that'll be a reach on error for Bronaugh. He won. And that'll bring up Cooper Frazee, freshman. Cooper went 2 for 3 yesterday, had a couple runs. And Bronaugh putting a little pressure there on Sneath over at second base with a nice hefty lead. Nathaniel's got good speed and power. Little bunt action there for Frazee. Is a little slow on getting the bat around. He'll take strike 1. A little wheel route there. Coach Mount's all over that, helping out my man Nathaniel Bronaugh. He's told Coach, I got this. Cover was a little late anyway. A little stand up back to 2 for Bronaugh. Frazee staring at 0-1. No outs here. Bottom of 1. Showing the bunt again. Drop it down third base line. Nice touch. It's going to move Bronaugh. The throw is in time. Pitcher clutched that one. I thought Frazee may have had a chance to leg that one out, but little small ball there from Coach Mounts. Cooper Frazee's shown power. He's gone left center, right center, but decides to get that run, move over his man, take the out on essentially on the sack. And now we've got Bronaugh to 3 with 1 out. Up top, Cotter wanted that one. He stayed away. Good eye there for the third baseman, 3-hole hitter for the Cashion Wildcats. Cotter's got a bevy of multi-bag hits on the season. I think he's got at least one home run. Fastball miss. Way ahead of that one is aggressive. He wanted all of that one. Again, wind blowing out to right center. It's going to be tasty for these Cashion Wildcat batters. Bronaugh at 3, 1 out. 0-0 here, bottom of 1. Outside shot. That's up. That's up. That's up. And it's gone. And just like that, my man, Preston Cotter hits it to the wall. My man, Brett Green kind of fooled me on that one. I was kind of blocked. It went to the wall, so it ain't gone, but it'll be a stand-up triple, and that'll drive in Nathaniel Bronaugh for the run. I thought it was over, too. We're kind of cut off here. I had a big pole sitting in my way, but nonetheless, Cotter with the 3-bagger drives in Bronaugh, and the Cashion Wildcats are on the board 1-0 with just 1 out. Sorry for all the Preston Cotter fan base out there. He kind of let you know we had a home run. That'll bring up Brexton Green, and that's probably the right idea by Sneath. Probably didn't want to serve one over. Walking Muscle would have probably put one over. Brexton Green's got multiple home runs. I think he's got 4 on the season thus far. The DH finds himself all the way down to first base on the hit by pitch. And so Cashion's got runners on the corner, 1 and 3. Brings up junior Nick Nabavi. Catcher, 5-hole. Nick went 2 for 3 yesterday, had 3 RBIs. Again, Brexton Green, power, speed, everything that you need. Most likely we'll get to 2 on this. So Brexton Green gets caught. Probably should have just held up. But the throwdown from the pitcher on the wheel gets Brexton Green at 2. Running base error. That'll be out number 2 for Green and the Cashion Wildcats, but it does score on a run as Cotter comes in. 2-0 Cashion, 2 outs for Nabavi. Fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Nabavi's sitting there wondering, wants to get back to the dugout, let Green know that he's going to rob him of an RBI opportunity. So with 2 outs, the Cashion Wildcats looking at their 5-hole hitter, Nabavi. 0-1. Outside for ball 1. 1-1. Outside for ball 2. Sneath is trying to stay away and trying to hit those corners, trying to stay away from any meatballs across the middle, as a couple of those have been pasted. Or actually, I should just say 1. 2-1 for Nabavi. 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats, bottom of 1. Pitch, fastball, swing, strike. Strike 2. Nabavi was ahead of that one. I think he wanted to catch up. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. 2-2 for Nabavi. 2 outs for the Wildcats. Up 2-0. Outside. Hits the foot of the catcher. Full count for Nabavi. This is his favorite place to be. Catcher Petty with the ball back to Sneath. Sneath nowhere near that one. Gives him the stare down. I'm not sure if they're BFFs or what's going on. Maybe they're cousins. I don't know. But Cardinal rules, don't make your pitcher work. So Sneath staring out a full count to Nabavi. 2 outs for the Wildcats. Down in the dirt for ball 4. And Nabavi will find himself trotting down to first base with the walk. That's the first walk given up by Sneath here in the game. It's had an E1. Had a bunt, 1-3 that was put out. That moved that moved Bronaugh over in scoring position. Cotter with the shot to the fence. Deep scores scores in Bronaugh. Green reaches on with the hit by pitch with a running error, and now Nabavi at 1 with a walk. And that'll bring up Lagasse, shortstop. Swing left by side. Watch out, Coach Mounts. Good job, Coach Mount's got good reflexes. He may have been eating a baseball for lunch here. Lagasse with a home run yesterday, 2-run shot. Going to help Excel cash in onto that 11-1 victory over Wilton. Nabavi at 1, 2 outs. 0-1 for Lagasse. Shot right side this time, staying aggressive. So he's got a chance. The right fielder's coming over. Can't see it, but looks like it hit the fence. So Lagasse stays freshy clean. 0-2 though, 2 outs. Wind's picking up here for sure. Anything on that right side is going to be trouble for the defense. Bobby going. That'll come off the glove of the catcher, Petty, and Nabavi easily stands up. Actually, it's Nathan Nabavi pinch running for catcher Nick Nabavi. We'll get all those Nabavis taken care of. We'll figure it out, but the freshman will do a little pinch running for, courtesy running for his brother, freshman and junior. Pitch is down up high, and Lagasse will wear that one off the elbow. No matter, that kid scores touchdowns against Pawhuska. He doesn't care. He'll trot down to first base, and the Cashion Wildcats have got runners at 1 and 2, and that brings up our man, junior, number 7, GFIP, Gavin Fippen. I'm guessing Fippen was in the field. I must have missed it somewhere. That happens. That's probably, it may have been Gavin out there instead of Maroney. But we'll figure out as we get the lineup through. But Gav had a hit yesterday, I believe. Down low for ball 1. Nabavi stays. It is 2-0. I apologize. We'll get that scoreboard up and running for you guys. Bottom of 1. Cashion with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Junior Gavin Fippen up. Takes, stays off that high cheese. That'll be ball 2. On deck for the Cashion Wildcats is Joey Wilson. Joey's like, get on base, Fippen. I want to knock you in. Grand slam. In the dirt for ball 3. Nabavi does not go. Right idea. Coach Mounts holds him up. 3-0. Auto take here for my man Gavin Fippen. He's got no choice in this one. He'll have to stare at this one. Up top for ball 4. Bases loaded for the Cashion Wildcats as Connor Sneath has walked, hit by pitch, and walked. The last 3 batters for the Cashion Wildcats. And that brings up mountain of a man, Joey Wilson. Kid looks like he could break that bat over his knee. He's going to try to put one a little hurt on that ball. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Joey playing a little first base for us today. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV broadcast of Cashion Baseball 2021. First pitch in the dirt. Nabavi, he'll come in on the pass ball, and that'll be another run for the Cashion Wildcats on the. We'll call that a wild pitch. We won't put that on the catcher. That was a tough one in the dirt. He probably should have grabbed it, but we'll put that one back on Sneath. Not that I'm the official bookkeeper, but Cashion advances runners, so Fippen at 2, Lagasse at 3, Joey Wilson staring at ball 1, 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats, up 3-0. Shot, left center, it's deep, it's deep, hits the wall. He's going to have a chance to leg this one out. Mount says, get on a horse. Joey Wilson says, I'm a lineman, I'm not supposed to run like this. And he'll hold up at 3 for a stand-up triple. 2-run shot for my man Joey. Nice to meet you, Joey. The Cashion Wildcats up now 5-0. 2 outs, now a little 2-out rally here for the Cashion Wildcats. Nabavi got on with a walk, hit by pitch for Lagasse. Another walk for Fippen. Pass ball brings in Nabavi. The Cashion Wildcats are dealing now with Ben Harmon. Good effort there by the catcher. Someone gave him a clap. He's got to find that fence first, but good work there by Petty. Running out there to try to get that foul tip. So with 2 outs, Cashion working and keeping the runs going. Harmon fastball swings, a little tip, looks like it came off his thigh. Ben, quarterback on a state championship team. Kid's only like a gajillion and one in his career as a starter. Does good work at second base. Outfield, does a little pitching for the Cashion Wildcats. 9-hole hitter here for the Cashion Wildcats. Little breaking ball to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up. It's a bobble, and that'll bring in a run on an E6. And the Cashion Wildcats, with 2 outs, continue to pour it on. So with the score coming in with Wilson, Cashion up 6-0. And we're at the top of the lineup as Nathaniel Bronaugh, who reached on an E1, is back up to bat with 2 outs. And Cashion Wildcats have just been ridiculous in first inning. The offensive output has absolutely propelled them to these last few run rules. Bronaugh showing bunt, pulls back, and that'll be ball 1. Sneath looks over to his coach, says, "Can be something good here, coach." Again, Frontier in this game after beating Glencoe yesterday afternoon. Harmon with a safe lead there at first. Give credit to Sneath, who's gotten a couple outs on running errors. Foul ball comes back in, so that'll be strike 1. 1-1 for Bronaugh. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. The CWTV broadcast can't be possible without our great sponsors, free of charge to you guys out there on the World Wide Web. I appreciate you guys taking a look at those folks in the bottom right corner. We'll have some commercials here in a sec. A little pick back to 1. Harmon nowhere near anywhere close. Keeping it safe there. I'm not sure if we have anyone at first base coach over there. I can't. Maybe Gibby, Hunter Gibson, freshman. Off the catcher's glove. Pass ball. That'll move Harmon to 2. A little loose ball. Harmon needs to pay attention. Second base needs to pay attention as well for Frontier. We certainly have had a lot of exchange issues between the pitcher and catcher today on the throwbacks. So with that, Harmon does make it to 2. Bronaugh staring at a 2-1. Cashion up 6-0, bottom of 1, 2 outs. Through the legs of the catcher, another pass ball, and Harmon trots over to 3. Easy breezy. And coach for the Frontier Mustangs he's had enough here. He's going to get his time for blue. The last few certainly on the base path or on the glove of the catcher, but take an opportunity to have a conversation. We'll go to a quick timeout. Be right back on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Mother-daughter team that has a heart for small-town life. Both Anita and Kelly were born and raised in Cashion and are still raising their families here. Their family homesteaded in Cashion in 1908, and it's been home ever since. Anita and Kelly know this town, love this town, and would love to help make this your home too. For a friendly face and trustworthy knowledge, call these hometown girls at 405-641-7388. Go Wildcats!
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome back to Mohole, Orlando, the Mohole Orlando tournament. Here, beautiful day, beautiful field out here. The credit to the coach out here and the facilities and the crew. Got a beautiful day of baseball. We got a little choo-choo train going out there, as Dirk would say, hit the train. And the Cashion Wildcats are up 6-0 here. Still bottom of 1, 2 outs. Cashion with a 5-1 rally with 2 outs. And the Frontier Mustangs have made a pitching change. So Sneath will hand the ball off to his man Tate Culp, third baseman. Tate coming out here throwing some strikes. Nathaniel Bronaugh up to bat for the Cashion Wildcats. Again, 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats here, bottom of 1. Ben Harmon, who reached on a error, E6. On a couple pass balls now, finds himself all the way to third, hanging out with his BFF, Coach Mounts. They're talking it up, having a good time, asking about what's going to happen at prom tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens, and we appreciate the Mohole Orlando folks for moving the game time for us so these fine boys could make it to prom, get all gussied up and look good. We will not be broadcasting the promenade. Too many things going on and not enough folks and people to do stuff, but nonetheless, check Facebook. Bronaugh with a shot straight up. It's got a chance to drop. Center fielder will be out there. He'll fall right under it, and that'll be out number 3 by Jefferson. And so that'll end the side. So my man Culp comes in, throws 1 pitch, gets the out that they needed. But not after Cashion puts up 6 here, 6-0, going to top it 2. We'll go to commercial. Be right back here on CWTV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Christy Perry is a Cashion-based attorney providing clients in Oklahoma with trusted, experienced legal counsel regarding wills and trusts, bankruptcy, and other areas of law. Flexible scheduling is available to discuss your options, and your first consultation is free. If you need assistance regarding a legal matter, call your local Oklahoma licensed attorney, Christy Perry, at 918-373-0882.
All right, welcome back to Mohole, Orlando. I'm Neben Ababi here on CWTV broadcast of Spring 2021 baseball here. Cashion Wildcat style as the Cats are up 6-0 in the semifinals of the Mohole Orlando tournament, taking on the Frontier Billings Mustangs. Cashion doing a lot of work in that inning with 2 outs. Hayden Branch on the bump, coming back out after 3 Ks in the first inning. Since first pitch, foul ball, the center fielder, Noah Jefferson. I think that's Noah Jefferson. No, it's Nathan Jefferson, number 27. Again, Branch throwing a lot of strikes in that first inning. Comes back. Ooh, pretty pitch. Great spot, too. 0-1 pitch there in a great spot. 50-50 ball there for the umpire. That'll be 1-1. Right down the middle that time. That'll be strike 2. And that's the deal here, with Branch. Find your corners, find your spots, trust your D. Throw strikes. See what happens here. 1-2 for the Wildcats. Branch comes back in. Ring him up. Another strikeout. That's strikeout number 4 as Nick Nababi works it around. Cashion Wildcats starting off fresh here. Top of 2 with an out with the leadoff. And that'll bring up catcher Dalen Petty for the Mustangs. Get some encouragement from the fans here. And again, Cashion Wildcat contingency out here is ridiculous. I mean, you can't. I'm telling you, I think Cashion would rival any 6A school in terms of attendance to away and home games. And here we are, an hour away from home on a Good Friday, and Good Friday to you. And we got a ton of Cashion maroon and gold out here rooting on their boys, and that's strike 2 for Petty as Hayden Branch is in the zone. Comes back in, good spot, just misses. That was a good miss there, as they would say. I know Dirk would probably offer that up there. 0-2, 1-2 for Petty. Breaking ball, a little outside there, nice spot. 2-2 for Petty. Petty stayed away from that one. Branch rung up a couple of Mustangs in the first inning with that Butte. Comes back in, fastball dropped. That was a little outside too, so the zone shrinking a little bit. So full count there for Petty as he was down 0-2, working all the way back. Branch just needs to serve one right over and see what happens. Right, go inside, that'll be a walk. So with one out, Petty works all the way back, gets 4 straight balls, and finds himself all the way to first base. Mounts is going to come back, have a little talky-talk. Again, Branch on the day with 4 Ks. And that'll bring up a 7-hole hitter, Alan Brown, right fielder for the Mustangs. We'll leave it here. I think silence is okay. I may go get a hot dog here in a second. And right next to the grill, man, it smells good. My tummy's churning. How are the burgers? The burgers are good too, so maybe I'll get myself a burger. Who knows? Maybe both. I'm a growing boy. All right, so Mounts figures it out, gets Branch ready to go. That's a good call, a good use of his time there after 4 straight balls. He was out ahead 0-2 on that last batter, and I'll bring up again Alan Brown, right fielder with 1 out, runner at 1. Again, Branch with 4 Ks and 2 walks on the day thus far. Comes back, it's a swing. A little high cheese there. Baited Brown into swinging at that one, so it's 0-1. Branch getting out ahead. Comes back in, right at the knees. Gets that call there, 0-2. Petty at first, not giving too much of a lead as Joey Wilson's kind of holding and hunkering him down at 1. Right down the middle, strike 3. Strikeout number 2 in this inning. Out number 2 for the Cashion Wildcats. And that'll bring up left fielder Saul Hernandez, 8-hole hitter for the Mustangs. So this takes the little small ball scenario out for Coach and the Frontier Mustangs. But with Petty at 1, definitely going to have to swing away here. Remember down, fastball, strike 1. Again, Branch just working ahead on each of these batters. Little 75-mile-per-hour fastball there. We know Branch can top out mid-80s. He'll get warmed up here through the season. We'll get into April, May. Kid's got a bright future. Got that interview with Dirk and Branch a couple games ago. I think it may have been during the Pioneer. So go visit CashionWildcats.tv on the archive. Go check out that interview with Hayden Branch and Dirk Fippen. Appreciate Dirk doing all that great work for us. Come back inside. The Bobby with the back picks got a chance. Joey off the bag a little bit, coming off in the dirt to grab that one. Oh, almost had him disking him. Joey Wilson. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joey Wilson with a little sneaky. Watch Petty come off the bag a little on that lead and pops him right on the hip, and field ump saw it and gets the out. And that'll leave Saul Hernandez up to bat as the Cashion Wildcats get 1, 2, 3 and go to bottom of 2. We'll go to timeout. Be right back here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are are here to help.
Cashion Shape Up Fitness is locally owned and operated with no contracts or sign-up fees. Our rates start at only $30 per month, and we have tanning available. Everything you need to work on your health and fitness. So contact Amber Lee to sign up today. 405-538-8248. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Cashion Shape Up Fitness. Have a pest problem? Call Rural Pest Solutions today. We offer as-needed services as well as a variety of treatment schedules. We're family-owned and operated, and we specialize in treating life's smallest problems. Spiders, ants, roaches, termites, mice, and more. For both residential and commercial, we're ready to solve your pest problems today. So call Rural Pest Solutions in Cashion, 405-238-6565. Proud supporter of Wildcat athletes.
Chris Cochran and his whole football family are really fired up for the Cashion Wildcats tonight. Also about him joining forces with Legacy Insurance and Investments. He has taken his extensive 25 years of experience and proven customer service down to one of the historic buildings on Cashion's Main Street. Chris is an independent agent now and can shop all of your farm, personal, commercial, and life policy needs to provide you with a lot of different options. He is also licensed to assist with all of your financial.
All right, welcome back to Mohole Orlando tournament here in Mohole, Oklahoma. Cashion Wildcats up 6-0, bottom of 2. Lead off here at the bottom of 2 is my man Cooper Frazee, freshman, playing second base today. Does a little pitching, a little shortstop, played a little outfield too. He'll take the strike there. That's a tough one. A little inside pitch there. He wasn't ready to turn on that one, so it'll be 1-1 for Frazee. Again, Hayden Branch with another great inning of pitch strikes and that great little pick there and that put out shot. Frazee center field. It's trouble. Center fielder right under him. So solid hit there by Frazee right out to center field. The center fielder had to move like maybe a step. We'll have to talk to Frazee maybe to move him a little bit. Well struck ball. That'll be out number 1 for the Cashion Wildcats. They'll bring up 3-hole hitter Preston Cotter. Preston with a stand-up 3-bagger that hit the wall there in the first inning. Fastball shot, foul ball. Looks like first baseman's tracking it down. It's going to be trouble infield, and he'll make the catch. So that's 2 straight outs there on a pop on the infield fly to first baseman. I wouldn't be considered an infield fly, but a pop up to. And so that's out 2 for the Cashion Wildcats. So Cashion likes to work with a 2-out rally, and no one better than Brexton Green here stepping up. Brexton reached first base on a hit by pitch in the first inning. Was run down was caught out, run down to 2. Nice move there by the former pitcher Sneath on the little wheel route. Not a wheel route, a wheel, I should say. I'm still talking football for you guys. Yeah, looks like a little outside. And we want to make sure to keep that strike zone for my man Hayden Branch there. So a good pitch there by Culp getting the strike. 1-1. Fastball down, shot, right center. He's got a chance. It's going to drop, and it's over. Get that one right. Brexton Green, home run number 5 on the season. Touching ball, sir, as a senior. The walking muscle puts one over. I don't think there's something bionic in that right arm brace. I don't know what's happening with the kid. He's just absolutely killing the ball, finds the wind, and sticks it over the right center wall. And with that 2-out little shot there, Brexton gets a little love from the teammates. Very popular kid. He's got the flow going. And Cashion puts up another run on the board on the solo shot by Brexton Green. And talking to Papa Green over here, we were talking someone's due here today already. He didn't want to jinx his son, but I wanted to, and then certainly on cue, Brexton Green puts one over that right field wall. I'll bring up Nick Nabavi with 2 outs. Up top for ball 1. You know, we'll have to coach up Brexton, make sure when we hit those home runs, we've got more guys on base, but we'll take the solo shot for the home run. Cashion up 7-0. Nick, left field, it's trouble. Straight up, looks like it's going to drop. And it does Looks like the left fielder, I was blocked there, couldn't tell, but it looks like somebody came over and got that one. So had a chance, kind of held up in the wind, fell in the gap, and that'll be out number 3 for the Cashion Wildcats, as they still do put up 1 and go up 7-0 here as we move to bottom, or I should say top of 3. We'll go to a quick timeout. Be right back here on CWTV.
Financial planning needs like 401k rollovers, IRAs, and mutual funds. Call Chris anytime and let him go to work for you. Our partnership will be a win-win.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC. At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcats TV, broadcast of 2021 Spring Baseball. Cashion Wildcats here in the Mohole Orlando Tournament. Round 2 semifinals against the Frontier Mustangs, and the Cashion Wildcats are up 7-0. Didn't have the output that they could match. They only got 1 run in that second inning, but it was a solo shot by Brexton Green. I think is that 5 home runs on the season? 4. That's 4. I wanted to give him an extra. That's 4 home runs for my man Brexton. Puts one over the right center wall. And the Cashion Wildcats find themselves up 7-0 here as we move to top of 3. Hayden Branch on the bump. He's working his magic. He's got 5 strikeouts, a couple walks. And we've got 8-hole hitter Saul Hernandez up to bat. And love that move by Joey Wilson over there at first base, able to get Dalen Petty on the fake out on the throw, and gets a little tag and gets the out for out 3. So Cashion Wildcats doing it all which way. Hernandez with the bunt. So a little foul. Was that foul tip? I had Mr. Fowler walk in front of me. I couldn't see what was happening. We love the Fowlers. We love them all. We've got some great families here. Again, just a great, great bunch of parents, uncles, aunties, grandmas, grandpas out here supporting Cashion athletics and Cashion baseball. You see them in all the games, and I'm telling you, like I said earlier, we would rival any other school in the state in terms of people showing up an hour drive for a Friday mid-afternoon game. Fantastic support. We appreciate you guys watching from home as well. So with that, looks like we've got 0-1. Nick Nabavi with a lengthy conversation with his Mundell Farms neighbor, Hayden Branch. Comes back in, outside there. Zone shrinking a little bit for my man Branch. Kind of open it up for us. Maybe we can give a little mojo or good vibes to the umpire to open up that strike zone a little bit. 1-1. Comes back in, fastball, strike. So 1-2 for Branch here, lead off for the Mustangs here, the top of 3, Saul Hernandez, left fielder. Comes back in, strike 3, another K for my man Branch. Working inside, outside, you name it. Nick DeBobby rolls it around, and the Cashion Wildcats looking good here on a good Friday. Again, appreciate all of our fine sponsors. You saw some great ads there. The Water Heater Man, my man Chris Gibson and Chris Cochran over at Legacy Insurance. Chris Gibson running for school board. I think those votes are coming up here pretty soon. Get out there, do your part to take care of our kids and everything that's going on in the Cashion Public School System. First pitch strike there for 9-hole hitter Sam Pruitt, DH. back in, strike 2. Yep, Samuel Pruitt, number 20. In the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 for Branch. Nice dig there by Nabavi. Doing good work behind the dish, the junior. He's back in, strike 3. Yes, sir, working around. Another strikeout for Branch. Cashion Wildcats work that around for out 2. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup here for the one-hole hitter for the Mustangs. Harmon, shortstop. Harmon also struck out. Comes back in, fastball, strike 1. And Branch is absolutely dealing. Inside, outside. He's been doing a majority of it with his fastball. He's had a couple of curves drop in, and there's strike 2. And he is just in a rhythm. Leave that kid alone. Don't touch him. Don't look at him. Don't breathe on him. So Harmon staring at 0-2 count. Branch comes back in. A little breaking ball. Snaps it. He'll call him out. Nasty. Nasty, Hayden. Don't hurt him. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Hayden Branch knocks him down. 3 straight Ks. That makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts for my man, senior Hayden Branch, working his magic. We'll go to timeout. Be right back here as the Cashion Wildcats move to bottom of 3, up 7-0. Welcome back to Mohole, Orlando. I'm Neiman Ababi here on CWTV broadcast of 2021 Spring Baseball. Appreciate you joining us. It is a good Friday. Got a great Easter weekend and a lot of folks out there celebrating, again, the gift of life and rebirth and resurrection. We appreciate you guys joining us here today as the Cashion Wildcats are up 7-0 over the Frontier Billings Mustangs. Cashion Wildcats doing it on defense for sure behind the arm of Hayden Branch. Papa Branch came over and let me know that one of those changeups he threw out there was 83.5 miles per hour, so I love seeing that. Got that last K on a breaking ball. Up to bat for the Cashion Wildcats is my man, as they say everywhere else. It's not Lagasse, it's Lagasse. I'm going to start saying that. I love it. Lagasse. Now it's Landon Lagasse, 3-sport star. Takes first pitch ball inside. Shortstop today. Does a little pitching for the Cashion Wildcats. A little outfield as well. And Cashion is just absolutely deep. When you've got guys like Camden Maroney and Jackson Miller and the likes sitting on the bench right now in this game, this is a deep, deep team with a lot of kids that can play in a lot of different positions. So 2-0 for Lagasse. Just kidding, Lagasse. Lagasse reached on hit by pitch in the first inning. He also had a run scored. Again, bottom of 3. 7-0, Cashion up. Pitch, fastball. The right idea on that one. And just missed that one. That would have been a shot. Right center for sure. So that one's fouled off. 2-1 for Lagasse, the junior. Again, Cashion with the 3 key seniors, Bronaugh, Branch, and Brexton Green. Left field shot, a little foul. Coach Mounts there with the lefty, backhand. No, sir. Next time, Coach. We love you, though. Keep it up, Coach Mounts. I think Coach Mount's flat bill game is the strongest in the state right now. Lagasse staring at 2-2. No outs. Lead off here. Bottom of 3 up top. That'll be full count for the Cashion Wildcats. Tate Culp leaving that one up there a little bit. Didn't get the drop that he needed. Or the break, I should say. Gavin Fippen working hard. Appreciate you, G-Fit, number 7. He's on deck. Outside, ball 4. Land Lagasse staying patient. Gets on base. So Gavin Fippen, Jr., pitcher, outfielder, do it all. Hits from the right and the left side. Got a ton of family out here cheering him on. Looks like he'll be hitting from the left side. So Dirk, if you're watching, that's the right idea right here with that wind blowing straight out to right field. So Frontier, third baseman, expecting bunt. I don't think we're going to see that here, but we might. We might see a little small ball. You know, again, up 7-0. I'd like to think Coach Mount's going to let him hit away. Lagasse at 1. Decent lead. Maybe not so much. Coming back. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. He did want that one. He swung out of his shoes. I got to read a text from Dirk. It's something about his hands, grips, and his back straight up and his rear end. I don't know. He probably won't listen to me, but Gavin, salty baseball player. Kid can do it all. Again, no outs. Shot left side. Again, the natural righty working from the left side of the box today. And again, lefty against a righty pitcher is always a good day. Get a chance to see the ball a little bit more. Up top, there's the ball. Again, one of these days we might have a graphic down there, a little scoreboard that's got like strikes and balls and outs. We'll have to figure that out down the road. I'm not technically savvy enough to get that squared away for you. So, again, Gavin Fippen working the left side. No outs here. Bottom of 3. And we'll get the strikeout. So, credit Culp on the strike. And the strikeout gets Gavin watching. And that'll be out number 1 for the Cashion Wildcats. And now they'll bring up Mountain Man Joey Wilson. I think he's got that 4 out of 10 star mustache shaved. I think he went clean. I gave him a hard time. I told him to keep it. He got rid of it. It was a beaut, even though it was 4 out of 10. It worked for him. Wilson up takes ball 1. I absolutely love Wilson on the football field. Kid was phenomenal at center. He was the energy, the heartbeat of that team. I loved what he did out there as a leader. Always had a smile and was always getting fired up. Had a great season. 1-0 for Wilson. 1 out. Comes back inside. A little low there for ball 2. 2-0. Umpire's been consistent with those shots at the knees. Give him credit for that. Lagasse at 1. Little back pick. Making sure check his runner. Culp throws back. First baseman, Braden Rexford on the catch. I think that's Rexford. That's what I have on the books. I appreciate you folks out there at Frontier watching. Hoping you're enjoying this. Ball 3 in the dirt. Well, at least enjoying watching baseball. You may not necessarily like the run total right now. But appreciate you joining us. Again, all those fine folks at Cashion, if you're out there running around, doing stuff, getting ready for Easter, maybe still at work, appreciate you joining us. Up top, ball 4 for Joey Wilson. Takes 4 straight balls. And number 3, the junior, trots down to first base. And that'll move Lagasse to 2. And I love it. We got a Jackson Miller sighting. Absolutely love it. Number 6, Michelle and Todd Miller. Love their support of Cashion Wildcat TV and athletics. Todd Miller Company's basically going to own everything south of I-40 here by the end of the decade. Got a ton of shops coming up, the Grain and Grange. He's got Old World Iron. He's got all that stuff happening for himself. AMD, kid's killing it. Never see Todd anymore because he's working so much, but he's got to make that cash, got to get that business going. But, again, Appreciate the support and all of our sponsors. Again, Shape Up Fitness, Gateway Realty, Rural Pest Solutions, my man Jesse McCracken. Go get your stuff sprayed. Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics, Coffee Creek Church, Maple Nixon Diesel Horse, Cashion All Sports, Pioneer, Gibson Legacy Insurance over there with Chris Cochran and Chris Gibson. Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree. Love the Ogletree family. Community State Bank. Got my man Chad Tishner out there with Leah Harmon, Sarah Smith, Shauna Sunken. Go visit them. Intrust Insurance Agency, Blue Ribbon Construction, Absolute Pools and Landscaping, Christy Perry, attorney at law, Water Heater Man, my man Greg Davis over at Cashion First Baptist, and Rhino Roofing, Randy Miller. We know Camden's out there probably got playing basketball this weekend, I bet it. But I appreciate Randy Miller and Rhino Roofing, one of our newest sponsors here on CWTV. We can't do it without you guys. Appreciate it. Making this free of charge for all those fine folks who want to follow Cashion Wildcat athletics and activities on the road and at home. Cashion up 7-0. Runners at 1st and 2. We got a pitching change here. Looks like number 18. We'll see if we can get that figured out for the Frontier Mustangs. I think that's 18. Actually, I have no clue who that is. Let's see. Maybe it's 12. We'll go with 12. Noah Buffalo Head, second baseman. So Buffalo Head coming in. Mustangs on their 3rd pitcher of the game. Jackson Miller up to bat. Jackson Miller looks like will be replacing Ben Harmon. Harmon only had 1 at bat. He reached on an E6. And so Coach Mount's doing a good job. We were just talking about the depth of this team. And it's hard to get playing time with this group. A lot of really good ball players on this team. A mix of seniors, juniors, and sophomores, and even freshmen. I got Cooper Frazee and Nathan Nababi working in. He's had a couple starts at catcher. Again, a deep team, and Coach Mounts is able to kind of flex here up 7-0. So Jackson Miller Jr. up to bat. 1 out. Runners at 1 and 2. Fastball down. Shot left field. This will be fielder's choice. Little bobble there. Legas at 3. And so Jackson Miller, living life right, finds himself down first base. Would have had the force at 3. Tate Culp. I guess that's Tate Culp, and then gone back to third base. No, that's Brady Harmon at third base, who moved over from short. Sneath has moved over to short now with the bobble there. And that brings up Nathaniel Bronaugh, bottom of 4. I'm sorry, bottom of 3. I apologize. So Bronaugh with a E1 and a pop out to center field. I don't necessarily call it a pop out. Maybe call that a line out. Sure, it was a good shot. Up to bat. He had 3 hits. I think he went 3 for 4 yesterday against Oilton, senior, center fielder. Pitch in the dirt. Legas does not go. No runner. So the Cashion Wildcats threatening here at the bottom of 3. I think the run rule limit here is 10 after 3. So base hit's going to get Cashion at least 1, if not 2 runs. 1 out. Fastball strike. Bronaugh takes that one. So I believe that's 2 strikes on Bronaugh. We'll get that squared away. I think I missed that first pitch. Up top, ball 2. Actually, 3-1. I apologize. So that's first one was a ball. So 3-1 for the Nathaniel Bronaugh, senior. Green light for him here, right here. He finds something tasty. Put that one out. Right center's looking good. A lot of shots out to right field thus far today for the Cashion Wildcats. Outside, ball 4, and that'll walk in a run. And that'll bring in Legas in for another run for the Cashion Wildcats. So that's an 8 spot for Cashion here. The bottom of 3. And my man Camden Maroney coming in for Cooper Frazee. They call him Cheese. Don't ask why. Cam's a great little athlete. I shouldn't say little. He's a big, thick kid. Maroney played a little line and nose tackle for the state championship football team. Did great work as a starter there, causing all sorts of trouble. Up top, Wilson going to be in trouble off the bounce. And Wilson will come in off that wild pitch on the score. Joey getting dirty. And there the catcher, Petty, running back, hit off the pole, came back. He had his pitcher there, number 12, Noah Buffalo Head, with the toss, decided to keep it himself and try to get the tag. So that'll be ball 1. Gets another run in for the Cashion Wildcats, 9-0. Jackson Miller at third, Bronaugh at 2. Maroney up to bat with a chance to end this game. Fastball shot right off the end. Coach letting him, instructing him let it travel. Look left side. So Cam looking at his first strike there. 1-1. Fastball shot. It's going to be a pop towards third. It'll be a bleeder. Looks like third baseman's there to make that. And Maroney will be out for out number 2. Yeah, I know he wants that one back. Just missed it. So pop out to 5. 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats. That'll bring up third baseman Preston Cotter. Preston with 2 previous at-bats had a stand-up triple that hit the wall that we all thought was going to be a home run. We were hoping it was going to be a home run in the first inning. Second inning, he popped to 3. Or I'm sorry, to first base. Takes first pitch ball up top. Jackson Miller at first. Nathaniel Bronaugh Sr. at 2. Cashion with 2 outs. 9-0 lead. Bottom of 3. Looking to get one more run. Fastball come right in for strike 1. So staying patient. Try to find your pitch. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. I'm Neiman Ababi. It's a beautiful, good Friday for us. Back up top, little breaking ball, strike 2. Just dropped right in, I guess, right at the letters. That was a tough pitch. I wouldn't have swung at that one, but credit pitcher. Gets 2 strikes, 1-2 for Cotter. Now they got to protect. Big zone for him now. Got to get a piece of it. Up top, that one will be ball 2. So Buffalo Head, who got ahead, left one up there to see if he could get Cotter to chase. And Cotter did not. He didn't take the bait. 2-2. 2 outs. 2 on. Swung. Exactly what Cotter needed to do there with 2 strikes on him. So that'll be fouled, tipped off. Brexton Green with the trot and the grab. Get out of my screen, Brexton. There you go. Good sir, Bubba. Brexton with a home run earlier in the game. Two for Cotter. Up top, it's hit. Catcher's got a chance at it. Looks like he will make the catch. So that'll be out 3. So what we thought was going to go out, curled back in. That wind blew it right back into the infield, and Dalen Petty puts his glove out there, and it drops right in for out number 3. So credit to the catcher there for the Mustangs, as the Cashion Wildcats leave 2 stranded and move to top of 4, up 9-0. We'll be right back. Cashion Wildcat TV.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
All right, welcome back to Mohole, Orlando. I'm Neiman Ababi here, CWTV broadcast stream of the Cashion Wildcats taking on the Frontier Mustangs. Appreciate you joining us. Again, a beautiful day. Cashion Wildcats moving a top of 4 up 9-0. Left 2 stranded in that last inning. Hayden Branch on the bump, looking for the complete game here. Hayden's thrown a ridiculous amount of strikes. Starts off with another strike right there. In fact, from a strikeout perspective, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts on the day. Strike 2. Facing number 4. I believe that's Tate Culp. It is Tate Culp, 2-hole hitter. That'll be a strikeout. Add the tally there for Branch, working his magic. Goodness. 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 I'll bring up 3-hole hitter Noah Buffalo Head, who's been pitching right now for the Frontier Mustangs. Come back in, a little breaking ball, gets him swinging. That'll be strike 1. Nice little junk pitch there from my man Hayden Branch, bringing it, pulling on the string. Says, whoop. Buffalo had started the game at second base. Is pitching now. Has a previous at-bat in the first inning, had a walk. I believe he's one of 2 walks, 2 base runners there for the Mustangs. Branch has faced 11 batters. Has 8 strikeouts. We'll do the math here in a second. I believe this is his 8th batter. Or his swing, foul tip. Strike 2 for Buffalo Head. We'll get my math right here. I'll just keep talking about what's going on in the game instead of trying to count how many strikeouts versus batters we got. But again, appreciate you joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Come back in. Got to drop 3rd strike on the miss. Nabavi with the breaking ball gets it to 1, and that'll be another strikeout for Hayden Branch. Out number 2 here, top of 4. And that's going to bring up Connor Sneath, starting pitcher for the Mustangs. Had a strikeout earlier in the first inning for the 3rd out. Again, that's 9 strikeouts for Hayden Branch. Drops it in. Nice little action on that one. Gets an applause from the dugout. Strike 1. Strike 2. Again, how much? 84.4 on that last pitch. So Hayden warming up. Brings it back in the dirt. Good spot. Wanted it. 1-2. 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats on the Mustangs. Looking to end this game here and get ready for prom. Breaking ball shot, right side. Joey Wilson on the spot. And that'll be out number 3 for the Cashion Wildcats. Nice work there by Sneath, grabbing a hold of that one. Nice line drive down the first base side. But it's my man Joey Wilson, Mountain Man, is able to come up with that one. And that'll be a line out to 3 for out number 3. Well, we will move to bottom of 4 here. So like we're going to keep this one going. So appreciate you joining us. We'll go to a quick timeout. Be back here on Cashion Wildcat TV.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain and Grange, the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211. Gateway Realty is a mother-daughter team that has a heart for small-town life. Both Anita and Kelly were born and raised in Cashion and are still raising their families here. Their family homesteaded in Cashion in 1908, and it's been home ever since. Anita and Kelly know this town, love this town, and would love to help make this your home too. For a friendly face and trustworthy knowledge, call these hometown girls at 405-641-7388. Go Wildcats!
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
All right, welcome back to Mohole, Orlando. We got the choo-choo train coming for my man Brexton Green. This is definitely hit that train right here. Go ahead and smack that one out there. Brexton Green earlier in the game hit by pitch, and he had a solo home run in the second inning. Talking to his daddy, talking about football at the next level at Emporia State. He's going to be a great athlete and a great get for them. But until then, we got him with baseball. We get a deep run here for the Cashion Wildcats. Cashion up 9-0 here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Appreciate you joining us here. I'm Neiman Abavi. Cashion doing it behind the plate, but definitely on the mound with Hayden Branch. He's thrown 9 strikeouts. Buffalo Head with the ball 1 in the dirt. Buffalo Head again, second baseman's third pitcher here for the for Frontier. And we're in bottom of 4. Up top for ball 2. Hustle up there, Nick Nabavi, get that ball. Nick Nabavi Jr. on deck, 5-hole hitter for the Cashion Wildcats. Again, had a really good day yesterday. Today he's got a walk and I guess a fly out to left field. Making good contact. Ball 3 in the dirt. Brexton Green's like, give me something to hit, please. Absolutely. Coach Mounts and the group tell him to stay patient. I'm not sure if Green has a green light with this one or not. Most likely a take, and let's see what happens. Well, let's take a swing at that one. They turned on it. Little Mark McGuire style there. So he was looking for that left field side. So 3-1 for Green, looking for his pitch. Comes back, swings in the dirt. Didn't want that one. So full count, working back. Buffalo Head gets Braxton Green on a couple pitches. Fastball, foul tip, strike 3. Green goes down swinging. So that's 1 out for the Cashion Wildcats here to start the bottom of 4. That'll bring up catcher junior Nick Nabavi. Nick again with a walk and a fly out to left field. Swing and a miss. So Coach Mounts screaming to let it get to him, let it travel. Way ahead of that one. Everybody, all the Cashion Wildcats want to hit. Somebody wants to hit that train out there. So 0-1 for Nick Nabavi Jr. In the dirt for ball 1, 1-1. Nick typically a patient batter. Typically always find himself in a full count situation. Seen a lot of pitches. Up top for ball 2. If Dirk was here, I'd ask him if there was any advantage for somebody who catches from a hitting perspective, since they're seeing a lot of pitches from the mound. He'd probably say, no, it doesn't matter. Just got to be a hitter. 2-1 for Nabavi. 1 out for the Cashion Wildcats. Bottom of 4, 9-0. Buffalo Head taking his time. Comes back up top, 3-1. So give credit to Nick, the one pitch worth his swinging at. He did take a cut, was way early. Finds himself 3-1. Green light here. Let's see if Buffalo Head comes back in with a little fastball down the middle. Let's see if Nick can take advantage of it. Inside, in the dirt, ball 4. Nabavi with another walk on the day. He'll be a base runner. Most likely we'll have a pinch runner for him. And it will be. It'll be freshman number 2, Nathan Nabavi, coming in. And that'll bring up shortstop Landon Lagasse Jr. Hit by pitch in the first, walk in the third. All right, Cashion up 9-0. Runner at 1 for the Cashion Wildcats. Nathan Nabavi pinch running for Nick. 1 out. Wind is definitely blowing out now towards center now for sure. In the dirt for ball 1. That's what happens in these tournaments. You end up playing district, and then you come out to a weekend tournament where you're playing 3 games in a row, and certainly takes a lot of work by the coaches to figure out their pitching. Swing, shot, left side, just foul. Again, the Cashion Wildcats are well ahead on these pitches. So 1-1 for Lagasse, runner at 1, 1 out. Come through, fastball right down the middle, strike 2. Got to swing at that, Lagasse. He didn't like it. So 1-2 for the junior. Swing on high fastball. That'll go foul over the fence. Hit a house. I know it's tough here on this camera. We don't have the best angle. We don't have it is what it is. So one of these days if we have a higher projection, you might be able to see some of those shots down the left field line, right field line for that matter as well. Up top, Gas drops his head, wanted something to swing at there. So full count, Is that full count? Two, so it's 2-2? Or is that his first ball? No, that's got to be at least 2-2. I think I need some lunch. No. Coming inside. Swing, dropped. Third strike. Bobby will go ahead and go. He'll come down. He'll be safe. He'll come under the tag. So with first base occupied with 1 out, there is no drop third strike. Nabavi with the delayed steal makes it to 2, and I'll bring up Gavin Phippen with 2 outs for the Cashion Wildcats. Gavin with a walk and a backwards K in first and third inning. He's going to stay on that left side. And again, a natural right-hand hitter. Been working both sides of the plate. Wild pitch. Nabavi will walk all the way to third, and we've got a runner in scoring position for Gavin Phippen. Base hit will bring in a run as the Cashion Wildcats are kind of stuck at 9-0, scoring 6 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, and 2 runs in the third. Again, find themselves up 9-0. Outside pitch for ball 2. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats Television on a Good Friday. Hopefully you have a chance to spend some time with friends and family this weekend. I know the kids got prom tonight, so it'll be a lot of pictures. Facebook's going to be absolutely destroyed with prom pictures, with a bunch of kids wearing short pants, no socks, and sparkly shoes. That's the thing nowadays, isn't it? It is. It's nuts. I don't know what happened just to black tux. What happened to those days? Maybe some boots and jeans. Is that right? Little boots and jeans? Black tux. There you go. I like that look. I'll take it over skinny pants and no socks. I know that's what Nick Nabavi will be sporting tonight. Shot! Phippen. Right field. It's going to drop. That'll bring in a run. Little RBI hit there for Gavin Phippen off the left side. Love seeing that. And that will be ball game as the Cashion Wildcats, with that last run and that last hit, will put 10 on the board. And the Cashion Wildcats will move to 10-3 on the season with a 10-0 run, or 10-0 run rule of the Frontier Mustangs. So credit and kudos out to Hayden Branch with 9 Ks. Throwing 4 innings. Great work. Only faced, I think, like 13 batters. Walked a couple. And he'll take the win, and Cashion Wildcats, again, will move on to 10-3. We'll face the winner of somebody later today for a game. What time's the game tomorrow? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock championship game here in the Mulehole Orlando tournament. Thank you, Travis Branch. And so with that, the Cashion Wildcats, again, victorious. Again, behind the arm of Hayden Branch, and a slew of hits from the Cashion Wildcats. We appreciate you guys joining us here. We'll try to figure out whether or not we'll have a broadcast tomorrow. I got softball and some club basketball tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get here, but if not, you can certainly follow however you need to via Twitter. Appreciate you guys joining us here live today as, the Cashion Wildcats put another run ruling. And let me make sure. Let's add that score just for posterity's sake and make it a final as, again, they moved to 10-3 on the season. So for Neiman Abavi, my man Dirk Phippen, who's out there watching from somewhere, Chris Gibson, I know you're busy on the campaign trail running for school board. But for all of those guys, I'm Neiman Abavi. Appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats and Cashion Wildcat Baseball. Go Cats, and God bless.